Hi, we're Dooglass and Esperanza, and like many of you, we feel like we've lived a blessed life with amazing family and friends. We've had many incredible adventures in the past, and we know the best memories aren't made when everything goes as planned. We've worked hard since we were young, and after seeing people around us taken before they could enjoy their lifetime of hard work, we decided to sell everything and make our dreams a reality so that we can live before we die. Hey everybody! Well, today's episode is going to be a little bit different. I'm coming to you from our trailer park that we're staying in. It's just a beautiful spot. It's right on the ocean. I think you can probably see right out through here. I'm not out by the ocean right now because it's actually pretty loud out there and it's pretty windy right on the edge of the ocean. I finally got my permanent resident card, or my residente permanente. There it is. And it's been a very long process. I literally started working on this 6 months ago or more, and many appointments. We had many failed attempts. So we are here at the Mexican consulate. So we got all our paperwork together. We got everything in line, everything we needed. We went down to the Mexican consulate in San Diego and we stood in line, and we find out that I made the wrong appointments. I made appointments for a Mexican passport. So now we have to make new appointments and come back and do it all over again. And Esperanza and I both originally were trying for our cards, and then because of the strict requirements on income and proof of income, and that income cannot change its financial institution for at least 12 months, meaning you have to have your, at least at the consulate we were at, they required that all of the income you were using to qualify for your permanent resident card be in the same account in both people's names for the last 12 months straight. And unfortunately, with me changing jobs, we had to switch some of my retirement money over to another account, and we sold our house, and so we had a lot of our income and assets moving around different places. So when it finally came down to it, and we went to Calexico to apply for the permanent resident card for both of us. Today is the day. We have been working on this forever. Today is the day that we go apply for our permanent residency again for the second time at the consulate in Calexico, right there behind us, the Mexican consulate. And hopefully this time we have our ducks in a row a little better than last time. So while we're waiting for our appointment, I thought I'd show you the amount of paperwork we have. Now, I don't know if we need all this. Every consulate is different, so we decided to try to bring anything we might possibly need. And so this is our file of paperwork that we think we're going to need for our residency application. So hopefully we've got everything.
Here comes Douglas. He was just at the Mexican consulate trying to get his permanent residence card. It's been about 2 hours. And we'll see what he has to say. Douglas! Douglas!
creeping up on me?
Yeah. How'd it go?
How'd it go? Well, I am a Mexican resident.
That is so awesome.
We didn't have enough income that had been in the same account for the last 12 months for both of us to qualify. So we decided that I would go first and get my permanent resident card. We had enough for one person to qualify. And so went through the entire process. The process starts at a U.S. consulate in the U.S. where you do the application process and get your permanent resident visa, and then you have to come to Mexico and go to an immigration office and finish the process there. So we did that in San Felipe. It took several months to get the card. It took only a couple hours to do the whole process to the second half of the process in Mexico, but then it took a couple hours a couple of months to actually get the card. So I came back to the immigration office, hopefully for the second to the last time. I had to get my fingerprints and picture taken for my card, and now we are just waiting for the cards to get printed in Mexicali and sent down here to the San Felipe office, and I will have my card. I actually got my Mexican CURP, which is a equivalent somewhat to a social security number in the US. You're probably going to ask next, why didn't Esperanza end up getting her card, and what is she going to do? So Esperanza is still in Mexico on a FMM, 180 days FMM that she was granted when we first entered Mexico in the beginning of March. So her FMM is actually still good until about September. And luckily when you cross over a land border and get your FMM or your Forma Migratory, I'll have to look at it to get the exact wording. I'll put it here on the screen. But it's your 180-day visitor visa. Luckily, when you get one on a land border, instead of flying in, you can keep that for the entire 180 days and continue to come and go through a land border as many times as you want, and the FMM is still valid. If you fly over the border at any time during that process, that FMM gets invalidated and you have to do a new FMM the next time that you enter Mexico. So there is a way to get a temporary residency here in Mexico as the wife of a person who is a permanent resident. So that's a process we're going to use. It in the end takes longer because will have to have a temporary residency for a couple of years and then convert that to a permanent residency. But I think it's the most convenient way for us to do it because we can do it all in Mexico at an immigration office in whatever city we are living in. Thanks everyone for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Coming up, we'll be having more videos from Ensenada, Valle de Guadalupe, and then down Baja Sur on our road trip. So don't forget to subscribe at the link right here, and we will see you next time. And remember to always live before you die.